What's going on, guys? Hilltown here. Where you been? Or should I say, where have I been? Been real busy as I am most summers, and I don't do a whole lot of YouTube in the summertime, usually. Today, I had a little fix-it job on the house. Figured I'd take you guys through the process. Had a hole in my vinyl siding, which I'll show you in a second. This is the repaired siding behind me. You probably can't even see the patch I put on there. Let me take you through the process I did to fix it. And somebody had put silicone or something in here to try to block it, and it eventually fell in, and now I have a hole in my siding again. So what I did, because this lip right here was kind of raised from it apparently being drilled out, I think. So I just took a piece of sandpaper and I scuffed this and sanded this smooth. Then I hit it with an alcohol wipe. And I'm gonna try a product today to see how it works. This is not a product endorsement, because frankly I don't know how long this product's going to last or if it will even work, but we're going to give it a shot. I was going to go ahead and replace this entire piece of siding here, but it's not going to match. This is old siding, and the replacement for this is quite a bit darker beige. So I'm just going to put this patch in here, and then I'm going to paint match it to this existing color and just feather it in and make it look halfway decent. I am going to trim this down to size here before I put it on, because I don't need this entire piece. And in case you're curious, this is a product sold by a company called Mendyl. I believe it is Mendyl, for what it's worth. So let me go ahead and trim this thing down, put it in place. We'll see how it looks. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and try to cut this to size, but I got to measure it first. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use these grid lines to my advantage, and I'm just going to stick this up underneath the piece of siding, roll it around, and cut on the appropriate grid line. Just cut this off so that it fits underneath the lip of the piece of siding above it. So I have this cut to size. Now I'm just going to go ahead and stick it up in here. So I wanted an inch or so on either side of my hole, just to make sure that if, you know, this thing ever lifted over time, I'm not going to have water intrusion. So this just has an adhesive backing. Peel that off. I'm going to start from the bottom. According to the manufacturer, and I don't know if this is true or not, but if you have a wood grain siding, the heat of your finger rubbing this in will actually cause the grain of the siding to show through the tape and give you that original look. I don't know whether or not that's true or not. This is a smooth siding, so it's not an issue. The reason I wanted the full length piece, instead of just covering the hole and nothing else, the reason I wanted the entire piece here, as rain runs down the siding, hopefully it'll run right over the top of the tape and down, as opposed to over time getting underneath this and causing water intrusion. So, worst case, this doesn't work. Whatever, I'm down, whatever this cost me, I can't remember. It's not the end of the world. And if it doesn't work, I'll just go ahead and replace the siding. So I found a piece of scrap siding hanging around. It's not quite as faded as what's on the house, but it's gonna have to work. And this is 7 feet off the ground, so it's not like people are going to be staring at it. So I had the home center match a quart. Unfortunately, this was the smallest size I was going to get. So we're going to go ahead and paint that patch and see how it looks. So I'm really pleased with the way this came out. Can you see the patch? If you're looking right there, that's it. But it blends fairly well. I tried to feather the paint in over the patch into the siding. And I think as that dries, it'll continue to fade. So I'm happy with it. The only thing I might have done a little bit differently, I probably should have sanded down that whole surface a little bit more, because it's still a little bit raised just below it. But it's good enough for me. Like I said, it's 7 feet off the ground. Nobody's going to be staring up at that, except for me, every time I look at it and criticize my work. But I'm happy with that. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you on the next video.